Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Olivia from Bradley Library, and today we're going to make a strawberry rhubarb pie, and Gwen is going to sit and watch, so it'll be fun. She discovered just recently that these bowls make noises when I hit them, so it's pretty fun. You like? Does it make a whole noise? I was playing Mary Had a Little Lamb earlier with the bowls. Yeah, we were having some fun while I was setting up. Okay, so we're going to start with the crust. We're going to start with flour first for crust. If you're making like a cake or something, you usually start with moist stuff first, but when we're making crust, we start with flour. So we need, for a single pastry crust, 1 1/4 cups of flour. So we're going to scoop that out. 2, 3, 1 cup, and 1/4. And I'm going to leave the 1/4 cup in my flour so that I can use it to dust the table later. We're going to set that over there. Next we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. If you're going salt free, you don't have to add it, but it'll add a little bit more flavor to it. Alright, now we need a 1/3 cup of butter. I melt mine, it just mixes in easier that way. I put it in the fridge for a little bit while I'm putting all the ingredients together, so it'll stiffen up a little bit more, cool off. I'm going to go ahead and add that. And then you need 4 to 5 tablespoons of cold water, as cold as you can get it. I got that here. Pour that in. I'm just going to mix this up. Tilt you down so you can see. Probably not easy to see. Blends in with the bowl. Alright. Got that mixed up nicely. It's a little bit crumbly, but it'll stick together beautifully. So you kind of want it to look like this. It'll be all nice sticky. You can always add more water if it's not sticking. Okay, I'm going to go put that in the fridge. Okay, next up is the crumb topping. I forgot it needed that, so I had to go grab ingredients for that real quick. What you need is you need flour, you need brown sugar, and you need 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to start with the flour again, so you need 1/2 cup of that. Again, set that aside. Then you need 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Yummy brown sugar. Go ahead and blend that together. A fork will do nicely. My brown sugar tends to have hard clumps in it because I don't use it quickly enough. Yeah. Mix that up, get it nice and fine and powdery. Okay, and then you're supposed to cut up some pieces of butter, add that in, and then stir it up till it's crumbly. I had to melt mine a little bit because I keep my butter in the fridge. I don't trust leaving it out. I know some people do. So it's just slightly melted. It's still got a nice big chunk in there. So I'm just going to dump that in. And we're going to, yeah, see, it's nice and melty now, but not like not soup. Just gonna make that into a nice crumb topping. The instructions say to use a pastry blender. Like I said before, I generally just do things by hand. You do not have to be like me though. You can use a pastry blender. Ah, I can't talk today, Gwen. Alright, we're getting some buildup on the fork. Just scrape that on. Okay, that looks pretty good. Nice and crumbly. And we're going to set that aside, I think. It doesn't say anything about refrigerating it, so I think it'll be fine. It's going to melt anyway. Okay, setting that there. I'm going to grab the filling stuff, so hold on just a moment. Okay, did a bunch of washing. Now I've got my rhubarb, I've got my strawberries. We need to cut them up. So what we need is, the recipe calls for 6 cups of fresh or frozen unsweetened rhubarb. This is just a recipe for a rhubarb pie. I'm adding strawberries, so I'm going to do half and half. I'm going to do 3 cups of rhubarb to 3 cups of strawberries. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on cutting these up. Get the little heart out the top. Stem, heart, we'll call it a heart. And slice these up nicely. And you try to get your fingers in like this position so you don't accidentally cut yourself. I'm not good at that. I haven't cut myself, I'm just not good at keeping my fingers in the right position. So we're going to cut those up nicely. I need something to hold these in. This'll do. You fit 4.5 cups. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pile of strawberry scraps and nice cut up ones. They don't have to be very small, just a few. Top off. And the scraps I'll just put in composting. Get off the table. He's on the side of the table that's not being used for food, but still, get off the table, go. Down, now, down. Good boy. Ah, cats. Okay. Naughty kitten, right? Naughty kitten. So you're just going to go ahead and do this with your strawberries till you get to about 3 cups. And so you don't have to watch me cut strawberries this whole time. We'll pause for a bit. Okay, I've got my strawberries all sliced up. I even have a few left to snack on. So, excellent, right? Or, decorate something with. Now with a snack on them. The leftover strawberry bits, they will go in my compost, if I do that. Now we're going to start on the rhubarb. So you just slice it up like celery, really. Try to keep it smaller for this, just because rhubarb gets stringy, and it's easier if you have smaller pieces. Just chop it up like so. And scrape it in. Apparently the hole here is not just for a handle, you can scrape it in. Okay. I mean, sure, why not? Okay. Again, I'm not going to make you watch me cut rhubarb, so I'll be back. Okay, we're all chopped up. We got everything added to this bowl right here. I'm going to mix in my rhubarb with my strawberries. I'm so glad I did not pick a smaller bowl. I always forget my pies overflow a little bit. Okay, so we need to add flour, sugar, And if you want to, you can add some cinnamon. And we like cinnamon here, so I'm going to add cinnamon. You can either measure it out to half a teaspoon or be like me and just sprinkle it on. Yeah, that's better. Cinnamon. Okay, so mix that in. Smells so good. Okay, now we need a quarter cup? Two quarter? So tiny. 3/4 cups of sugar. Roll that over. Grab a 1/4 cup. Different one, not the same one I used for the flour earlier. And sprinkle that over. 1, 2, 3. So this kind of turns your juice into syrup. And then you'll add some flour and make it nice and thick. Alright, slide that over. Some more sugar. Pro tip, if you have never used rhubarb, don't eat the leaves. They're poison. Yeah, so no leaves. They look cool. The plants are really awesome, but yeah, don't eat those. They're bad. You just eat the stalks. I know. I have some growing over by my grapes. They're just they'll pop up in May, and they just grow right there. And then once they're big enough, that's when my grapes start getting leaves. And overshadows that area, so they don't really grow anymore. But they come back every year, so keep thinking I should transfer them, but I haven't. Okay, so then you're going to need 1/3 cup. This one. Of flour. Move my 1/4 cup out of the way here. And just sprinkle that over. Set that aside. Mix that in. I make a lot of pies. It's like the easiest thing to make. You could get your crust at the store, but homemade crust tastes just so much better. Yes, it does. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to wipe off my table, and then we're going to get ready to roll out some dough. Okay, I went ahead and washed off the table, the entire table, since the start decided to jump up on here. So since we're going to be using our table for rolling out dough, we kind of need it clean, right? I set my oven to 375, so go ahead and do that now. And we're going to go ahead and sprinkle our table with some flour. It's kind of a roundish area. Need more. Toss it in. Alright, and make sure your hands are clean because you're going to be using your hands quite a bit. And get some dough. Mine's hardened up a little bit, so we're just going to knead it. You like your airplane? Alright. I don't know that I'm going to have to add any extra flour because this is nice and stiff. Normally I have very runny wet flour. Okay. That in the center, smush it down. Oh yeah, that's a nice thick one. Take your rolling pin, wine bottle, whatever, Just make sure it's clean, right? And go ahead and roll out your dough back and forth so you form a nice big circle that you can fit into your pie. I'm going to stand up for this so I can get some weight behind it. Arm workout, right? Okay. Oh yeah, that'll fit. Okay. Now you're going to take your rolling pin, you're going to take an edge, you're going to put it on it, and you're going to roll it over like that. Slide your pin underneath, and then back over the top. And a little, there we go. And you're going to tuck it in. Just like that. Okay, good job guys, you rolled out dough and put it in a pan. Yay! And you're messy. Woo! We're messy! Yeah, okay. We're gonna add our filling. Scrape that in. Holy cow, I didn't overflow this time. Must be a good day. Okay. We're going to get our crumble topping. Can't forget about that, right? And sprinkle it over the top. And you're ready to go. You are going to go ahead and put this in your oven. Wait, what am I doing? I need that fork. You're going to take your fork. And you are going to smush around the edges. Crimp it down. You can also use your fingers to pinch, or whatever you want to do, whatever, something decorative. But the point is to keep your crust in a nice spot. Looks good. And now we need a butter knife. And we want to cut the excess off. Now, I went ahead and I tried with my excess from the last pie that I made. It was a double crust pie, so I had plenty of leftover scraps for that. to make turnovers for breakfast, and they turned out pretty good. I just filled it with strawberry jelly, put my oven on 350, and fold them over, and I cooked it for like 10 to 20 minutes. I have to watch it. See what it's doing. It was pretty good. I think I could have gone a little longer, so I probably did 10. Okay, now it's ready to go in the oven. So make sure you put a cookie sheet underneath it just in case you have some overflow. I don't think I'll have a problem with this pie, but it'll keep your oven from getting all grimy and gross. And we're going to bake it for 45 minutes. Hey! Hey, that's not that long. 45 minutes is not that long. Unless you're stuck in traffic. Okay, we're going to pop this in the oven, have some playtime, and we'll be back with the finished product. I know, honey. I know. Okay, all done. Here's the results. Looks pretty good, I think. Gwen is done for a nap, so see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching.